But yeah, I knew about the Darkwing thing.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping if they're gonna end uh, Ducktales with this season right,
it's supposed
please,
to be an epic finale.
okay, please end on a finale. Please, for the love of God, don't end on a giant cliffhanger.
I know, but no, they said I read uh an interview, not an interview, but like a message from one of the writers, and apparently the way they've been doing it is writing each season as if it's their last,
Ooh,
which is why each season hasn't been has been not a cliffhanger. You
ooh,
notice like each season is kind of standalone as far as like you you don't have to go on if you don't want to, just
that's
because they they've been iffy about like, oh, if this is the last season, we don't want to kill people with the cliffies.
oh, that is actually very intelligent of them.
Yep.
Yes.
So I am glad about that, but at the same time, I'm sad that it's ending in general because it is literally the best reboot ever.
I know, and there's only like 3 seasons. That just feels
I know.
short.
I think the first series was only 3 seasons too.
Maybe that's why they're canceling it.
I don't know.
Uh,
But it is so good, and they have done so much amazing world building. They have done brilliantly at creating these characters and taking what was already there and improving it. Like they took the triplets and the original triplets, interchangeable personalities, you know. Oh,
yeah.
they, Huey could have said that, Dewey could have said that, Louie could have said that. They're all the same voices, they're all the same character, they're just three of the same person,
They're
three of the same.
clowns.
But in this one, each of the triplets have their own personality, their own identity, their own who they are, to the point where if they changed their outfits and swapped clothes, you could still tell which duck is, which triplet is which, and not just from the voices. Like just how they carry themselves, how they walk, how they act is so unique with each character. And even Webby, who was just this like, oh, I'm cute and oh, I'm so sweet and adorable in the first one. She is a badass in this one.
I
She's
know.
like, she is amazing. Like, she is just so. And Mrs. Beakley, who literally would faint at everything in the original, is a badass too.
It's like those were dark times that I do not want to talk about.
they, they have done so much in just these 3 years. They've given they've given Launchpad a whole identity. Like more, they have given him so much more than, oh, I crash planes. He every character has so much more to them. They even gave the Beagle Boys more personality, like more depth to them, and they've only been in a few episodes. So they've just done so much with this, and for them to end it here is just so sad.
I know. It
They
just doesn't
had
make sense.
they have created a world within like all of these classic Disney cartoons all tied together. They had gummy bears, they had Tailspin, they had Rescue Rangers, They had all of it all just tied together. The only one missing is Bonkers.
I know. Well, I mean, they did show Bonkers,
Oh yeah.
which I didn't realize that Bonkers was in the same universe.
It technically wasn't, but I mean, technically neither was Rescue Rangers. But they that neither was Gummy Bears. They were all different universes, but this tied everything together. And did it so perfectly that it's just I wish they could keep it going.
Don't we all? But all good things must end.
I know.
But don't worry, give it like 20 more years and we'll have another reboot. The rebooting.
They've done so well on it. And I mean, Darkwing Duck next.
Ooh, can't wait for that.
I know, I'm excited. They've done so much world building with Darkwing Duck already. I love it.
Let's get serious. Yeah.
But
Eh.
I am the artist that works in the nights. I am the oncoming storm that rains on your parade.
Oh
I
God.
am Darkwing Duck. These are the kind of things I come up with at work while I'm working.
I've noticed.
I made him the Ninth Doctor because the outfit fit better, so it was easier to manipulate. But I figured out who Donald would be. The Sixth Doctor. Donald would be the Sixth Doctor.
Yeah, I can see that.
The only problem is it's going to be a bitch to make that coat. To draw that coat.
No, you just have to believe in yourself.
I know. I mean, I can do it. It's just going to be a bitch. Also, finding the time to do so. But I'm off for the weekend. I know. My manager says I've been working so much I deserve a day I deserve a weekend off.
Wow, that's very mature.
Well, I mean, I do help out a lot at work. And so and my supervisor has been out sick or whatever, so I've been covering for her. I did like 60 hours last week.
I mean, hey, that overtime.
I know.
That's beautiful, beautiful overtime that's gonna be taxed.
I know. But at least I get it. And at least I'm still working.
But money.
I
Uh,
know.
well, I guess it's time to talk about the
The
actual
d-
episode now. So let me
yeah.
just find how many minutes. Okay, 12 minutes. Anyway, yeah, 12 minutes. So here we go. Doctors, Season 3, Episode 17, The Fight for Castle McDuckin.
Just McDuck.
Yeah, I want to add it in because, it sounds more manly.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, whatever.
But uh yeah. Family Feud. Duck style.
Yeah. I mean, that's just family in general. Like, we'll beat the shit out of each other, but if
Yeah, not
anybody
really.
if anybody else harms a family member, we'll beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. I wouldn't defend my sister.
Wow, I am feeling the love. So much love. Of course, Webby's poor little heart. It's like, oh no, I don't want to see them fight.
I
Let
know.
me make it worse. I'm kidding. It's like, ugh. Doesn't she know? Showing them family photos never works.
Right?
And damn, I gotta say, Scrooge really loves his sister.
Yeah.
He was gonna give her money. He doesn't give anyone money.
I know.
And I mean, yeah, giant egg is a pretty good idea, I guess. Just get it away from the bird that wants to kill you.
And was that not just an aw moment with Blot and Pepper at the end?
I know. It's like, come
I
on.
work alone. Oh, we're partners. Aw, that little high five.
It's like, well, nobody else kind of wanted to work with you. It's like, because you're kind of creepy.
You're creepy and you're a dick and you're just weird.
Yeah. Now, I kind of figured out that he was gonna be the villain because, like, oh no, magic is
I know that
disappearing.
was. Although I'm glad they didn't try to make it look like a mystery with that because it was kind of obvious from the start.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, speaking of mysteries, hey, where's the bagpipe? Oh, it's right over here. I'm like, oh, okay. Which turned out wasn't the actual bagpipe.
Yeah. And I love that. Gesundheit. And nobody thought to say, wait, Who sneezed?
She's like, you almost gave us away. It's like, how did your fat ass fit in this box with me?
I know, right? Magic. And he kind of sucks.
No, see, they both went to the Solid Snake school of hiding underneath a box. Uh, no, I can figure out why a bagpipe would bring things to life. Is so they can shut it up. Nah, I'm kidding. Bagpipes can sound pretty good if you play them right.
Oh my gosh. Look up Hevia. Hevia.
Hmm.
He is amazing. Also, check the Snake Charmer on YouTube. She does some amazing stuff. She actually did a metal cover of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger theme. She did a metal cover of the Avengers theme.
So, I was wondering, there was a thought that went through my mind. I was wondering what went through your mind too. It's like, why is there a statue of Glumgold?
I know. It did kind of look like Glumgold.
It's like, are they related in some way?
No,
Although,
because we've seen his backstory.
yeah, and also Glumgold's luscious beard is fake.
Yeah.
Uh, no, Scrooge doesn't have to worry about Glumgold because he'll outlive him by a lot. When he dies in
Yeah.
a couple hundred years and gets a statue of himself. Hmm. Although I guess Scrooge's grandfather kind of got the short end of the stick with just a bust.
I know. He wasn't all that great.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, that'd be one way to go out, being crushed by a statue of your ancestor.
Yeah, that would be kind of be worse would be being stepped on by it.
True.
Although that whole statues walking around thing did make me think of the Statue of Liberty in Ghostbusters.
I I don't remember that.
It was the second one.
Huh.
The one with the mood goo.
Oh, now I remember that.
They sprayed the Statue of Liberty and started playing music inside the Statue of Liberty. So the Statue of Liberty danced down the streets to fight.
Oh, now I remember that. Okay, so I can add Doctor Who and Ghostbusters to things where the Statue of Liberty came to life.
Yep.
Although in Doctor Who is
Ghostbusters.
more evil.
Huh?
In Doctor Who is more evil though.
Yeah, and it was its own thing, although that one is completely fucked up in so many levels because I mean technically the Statue of Liberty isn't even a stone statue like
Yeah.
all plus there isn't somebody looking at it at all times. So therefore its quantum lock is not it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to throw everything at something or whatever. Yeah. Mm. Pepper is allergic to pepper.
Yes. But is she allergic to Sergeant Pepper? Or is Sergeant Pepper her uncle?
I don't know. You know what I do find funny though is that his assistant's name is Pepper and Iron Man's assistant is Pepper.
True.
Oh, Pepper Potts, but yeah.
Yeah, her name is Pepper.
What else about this glorious episode of gloriousness? I, I,
Um,
I wonder if the mist will come back.
it should, now that it just needs to rebuild the magic since he said that the magic protector spells were still in place.
Mm,
So I'm guessing that's kind of the magic battery, so it just needs some time to recharge, which is probably why it comes back every 5 years anyways, as an attempt to recharge on this plane of existence or something.
that makes
Maybe.
sense.
Kind of like how the TARDIS sometimes has to go back to Cardiff to recharge.
Every trillion years or so.
Yeah.
Kidding. Uh,
Although that part is ironic because the TARDIS created the rift in space-time that it uses to charge itself.
timey-wimey BS.
Yeah. And they even mentioned the rift in time and space before the rift in time and space was even created. But because it goes through time and space, the rift, once it had been created, exists in all points in time within that spot.
Wibbly wobbly.
Timey wimey.
Yes.
Timey wimey, what even is that?
Now, I wonder if. I'm guessing the 5 year thing also takes it into account of leap year too.
Huh?
I'm guessing the 5 year thing takes leap year into account.
Um, leap year is just an extra day.
I know, but it can throw off everything.
True.
Damn, it'd be kind of boring to be uh separated from the world for 5 years. I mean, who do you know who the next president is?
Hmm. Does it matter? If you exist outside of time, does it really matter who the president is?
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. I swear I just watched this episode recently. Uh, is Scrooge's pet supposed to be like a hairball that a cat coughed up?
It is something like that. It's just a fur ball. I love the fact that the fur ball Whiskers is just a fur ball, and the dad got so attached to him.
I know. Oh, my favorite
No
part
one's
is
seen
yeah, my favorite part is like, does everybody know about the dime?
I know. Quick, Scrooge, help me flip this table that you bought me. That you bought us. It's like, no, we're gonna flip the table. Oh my gosh, and emus. Killer emus. Emus are assholes.
They're cuddly assholes.
Oh, they are fucking assholes. They have actual like armies to fight them in Australia.
I know. I'm still the Great Emu War
Yes,
that they won.
I know.
Like I'm
They were
s-
defeated by a bit defeated by Big Bird.
I'm sorry, but that is one war movie that I would watch the hell out of.
True. I'm not big on war movies, but damn.
just just seeing these giant birds with like little machine gun turrets on the sides of them.
Although technically, if they're birds, having a pet bird it, it is kind of slavery. Although, I mean, technically, it'd be like us having a pet monkey, but monkeys actually are evolving intelligence.
Yeah, but I mean that's not the first time that's happened. I mean, look at this way. Mickey Mouse has Pluto,
True.
and his best friend is Goofy.
True. Goofy actually is a dog, though?
So it's kind of debated on if he's a dog or not. When he originally came out, he was supposed to be a cow, but I think because a lot of people thought he was a dog, Disney's just like, oh yeah, okay, he's a dog.
Because, I mean, it would make sense him being a cow and Clarabelle being a cow.
Yeah,
And then, because you have Mickey and Minnie, Daisy and Donald, and then Goofy and Clarabelle.
it's just one of those weird
And then you
things.
have Pete, which Pete is a bear, actually.
Actually, ironically, no, he's a cat.
No, he was supposed to be a bear originally.
Oh, originally, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was originally supposed to be a bear. And he's voiced by Jim Cummings.
Oh, that's why that voice sounds familiar.
I don't really watch Mickey Mouse or anything, but I just know it's Jim Cummings.
Oh, oh, I do know the bear thing about Pete, but another interesting thing about Pete, though, he came before Mickey Mouse.
Really?
And he's older than Mickey.
Really? He was from back when Disney was he was pre-Disney?
Uh,
Disney?
no, he was before Steamboat Willie. I'll have to send
He
you
was
the stuff.
back with that rabbit.
Think so. I'll have to send you the thing when I wake up.
Cause Mickey Mouse um was the first thing Disney did in his own for his own like corporation or whatever, because the rights to his cartoons and stuff were bought by I think it was Universal or something, and Oswald Rabbit, I think it was.
Okay, so here we go.
It was
Okay, so hope we're talking about the same Pete. So here's what I found. Pete is the oldest continuing Disney character, having debuted 3 years before Mickey Mouse in the cartoon Alice Solves the Puzzles, 1925.
okay. Okay, yeah, he was in the that's what I was going to ask. He was in
Okay.
the live action before Disney came, Walt Disney made Disney Corporation. He actually was working on different animation styles, and one of the animation styles was a live action animation where kind of like Roger Rabbit type thing, where
Uh,
you have the actress is
Ah,
acting and then you have the animation around her.
okay. And
And that's what Alex was. But the the company he was working for, I want to say Universal, I'm not sure, but that company, it was either Universal or Paramount, I think. But the company had sent over some dick who like completely sabotaged it by trying to get the girl to act the wrong way, and even I think replacing the girl at some point.
Yeah.
And like, just screwing with the casting and stuff so that the quality of the film went down because of his involvement.
Oh, and
I
I see what you mean by the bear thing. It's like he was originally an anthropomorphic bear, but the advent of Mickey Mouse in 1928, he was defined as a cat. So I see where that comes from.
Yeah, he was originally a bear.
Huh.
Because which is why when you said he predates Mickey Mouse, I'm like, oh, he must be from Alice. Because I remember that I've never seen the Alice animations, but I remember I saw a documentary on Disney, like Disney's life.
1 sec, I'm gonna cut this recording because I don't think I have anything to say about this episode.
Um, uh, what were they using to put those statues together? Because I didn't see any like adhesive. They were just like sticking them together.
Oh, it's simple.
Ew, first of all. Second of all, I don't know about you, but my saliva is not that sticky.
Duck saliva, I guess. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
the power of magic, I guess.
The power of friendship.
Can you imagine if somebody accidentally blew the bagpipe again while they're still apart? Like, oh god, it hurts.
Ouch. Although I do love that picture of Webby and the duck family and being all like, I thought I was trying to record the greatest family I know, and instead I destroyed it, past, present, and future. And just like that whole sad,
Oh no.
I ruined the duck family. They're all fighting and they hate each other because of me.
Oh, another fun part where they're about to get crushed by the pillar, but one of the answers is like, nope. And then she gets an arrow shot at her. That misses. Like, they care. Okay, nothing more on this episode.